Yo, so I have a story to tell. Happy that TikTok is back. I have a really funny story to tell. So, back in the day, starting from high school through most of college, I worked at a retirement home and had lots of friends. I have lifetime friends that I made while I was working there. There's this one guy named Joe, and he was one of those coworkers who he was always around, but never quite in sync with the rest of us, you know. And we'd joke around, we'd take our breaks together, and he was always the first to borrow a charger or bum a snack, or for the people that smoke, he like, can I bum a fug or whatever? That's what we call cigarettes in Baltimore or whatever, right? So one day, this is going to tell you the time period that this was. My iPod went missing, right? I'm talking about the original iPod that had no colors on the screen. You know what I mean? It went missing. I swore I left it inside my locker, but when I checked, it was gone. I asked around, even put up one of those handwritten missing iPod notes in the break room, and like it was nowhere to be found. So what was I going to do? Joe, for some reason, was like really, really concerned. You know, he was asking me like what's going on, man? What happened? I remember him saying like, damn, man, that's crazy. People really don't respect personal property anymore, right? And for some reason, it sounded strange when he said that to me, but I didn't realize at the moment that he was playing in my face. So I remember looking at him, and something about the way he said it, again, just felt off. But what could I do? I had to move on. It was an iPod that cost enough money. I can't remember how much I paid for. I just remember getting it from Best Buy. So weeks passed, right? And I had given up hope. I figured that I was probably going to buy one. It was almost Christmas time. I figured I was going to treat myself. So I really lost hope. So one afternoon, Joe comes running up to me in the break room, grinning like he just won the lotto, right? And I thought he had convinced our manager to let us take off early or whatever. So he like, yo, you're not even going to believe it, man. I found your iPod in the parking lot. First of all, I'm talking about weeks later. I'm like, that don't even make sense. A car would have drove over something. Somebody would have just picked it up and took it, right? So he hands it to me. It's in perfect condition. He hands me the iPod. And I look at it. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. That is mine, right? So I turn the joint on, and this dumb motherfucker forgot to log out his Apple ID. So immediately when I log into the iPod, I see Joe, right? So I looked up at him for a split second, and he froze, like as if he knew that I knew. And then he said, well, at least you got it back, right? So anyway, completely unrelated. Apparently Donald Trump saved TikTok. You do the math. Have the day you deserve.